Okay, so we love a controversial vid. So here are some book talk books or authors that I have zero interest in reading. Like none. They're not finding their way onto my TBR, no matter how many times I see them reviewed on here. Okay, first up is that Sarah J Maas series, like A Court of Thorns and Roses, I think it is. I'll put the books up here so you know what I'm referring to. Number one, they're too long. There's too many books in the series at this stage, I feel. I feel like they've been so overhyped. And it's fantasy and I cannot get into it. So quite literally, you can shove it down my throat all you want. I'm not going to read it. It's not for me. Number two is another pretty controversial one. Anything Colleen Hoover, especially this one, because I've heard it was pretty fucking pointless. And this is no shade. If you like her writing or if you love reading her books, keep reading them. No one's telling you to stop reading them, but I just feel they're the books you read when you start to get into reading. Like I read It Ends With Us, Verity, November 9th, Ugly Love, liked them, enjoyed them, but I feel like it's like intro level and you graduate up from there. So probably won't be reading any more of her books. And this one confused me. It was everywhere and I feel like people are being paid to say it was really good because it just, I don't know, don't get it. I'm beginning to think this is more about authors than it is about like the individual books, but another controversial one is anything Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've read Seven Husbands, I've read Malibu Rising, and I just don't see again where the hype is coming from. Seven Husbands was good, wasn't worth the hype. Malibu Rising was fucking boring, so didn't buy into the hype around Carrie Soto was back because I honestly couldn't give less of a shit who was back. So yeah, won't be reading any more of her books. So there's three pretty much kind of like faves that I see quite a lot on here that I have very little interest in. I'd be keen to know if anyone else feels the same way or if they want to argue about it with me in the comments and defend their choices. But yeah, again, this is no hate, this is just personal opinion. I won't be checking them out. Again though, open to being proven wrong. So if you can convince me to pick up one of these books, try your best, but probably won't.